The majority of Oklahoma parents are sending their children to schools that are not their first choice for education. At least that's the finding of a new survey released today. Alex Cameron has more on this for us. And Alex, this survey was conducted by a group that supports the idea of greater school choice.
That's right. The Oklahoma Council of Public Affairs commissioned the Friedman Foundation for Educational Choice to survey attitudes in the state towards school choice. So clearly they came into this with an agenda, but it seems the numbers show that many Oklahomans agree with that agenda.
The survey of 1,200 likely Oklahoma voters shows that if parents could select any type of school they wanted, more than 40% would send their kids to private school, while less than 20% would opt for regular public schools, a sharp contrast to the actual numbers.
92% of students here in the state attend regular public schools. Compare that to what we found in the poll indicating that only 17% would send their children to a regular public school. There's a disconnect.
A measure to create a statewide scholarship fund through tax-deductible private donations passed the Senate but was defeated in the House last session. Opponents claiming that the plan would take money away from public schools. But supporters insist that's not the case and say they'll try again next session.
There's an alarm at the gate. We've got to move now or we're going to lose many, many more kids. And I don't want that to happen under my watch. I can't live with that.
Jamie Broom couldn't live with seeing her child fail at Tulsa's public school system and took matters into her own hands, co-founding a low-tuition private school 5 years ago. She says a scholarship fund is a great idea.
It allows the parents who really want their children to be successful and want them to be challenged. It gives them the opportunity to enroll their kids in a school like mine.
This is America. This is a world. This is a nation of choice. And I don't see why why people can't have the choice, cannot make the choices that they want to make for their children.
And this survey also shows that this notion of parents having greater school choice, whether that's through the creation of more charter schools or through scholarships for private schools, is pretty much widely supported across political and demographic lines. Kelly?
All right, Alex. And while the survey shows only 17% would opt for public schools, only 11% of Oklahomans actually rate the state's public schools as poor. 30% rate them as fair, and 40% say they're good or excellent.